Hello, and welcome to the next section of our course, section 4, where we discuss about the content management system. So in this first part, we're going to discuss what is exactly a content management system. A web content management system is a software system that provides website authoring, collaboration, and administration tools designed to allow users with little knowledge of web programming languages or markup languages to create and manage website content with relative ease. So this diagram illustrates exactly how a CMS works. This exactly will be your CMS website, your business website. And you have different roles defined as part of the CMS. This differs for each of the CMSs. For Joomla it's different, for WordPress it's different. But in essential, the roles are similar concepts which all of these CMSs apply. Let's take this particular role of an editor. An editor and content contributors have limited rights, and they are the ones who add content towards the website. Then there is the approver, who will have a moderate set of rights where they can approve or reject changes made by the content contributors. Then there is the design manager, who has full rights in which he can approve and publish the pages developed by the content contributors and approved by the approvers. The normal site visitor does not have visibility to these four individual people. He just visits the website as before, just as any other HTML website which doesn't have any content management system. So he is hidden from all these complications which happen during the website development. What are the different capabilities of a CMS? The first and foremost, it has a lot of automated templates. So these templates help a lot because for each of the business types, say if you're running a salon or if you're having, say, a shoe store, you have built-in templates which cover most of the features what you would want as a business owner. Second point would be access control. So all of these backend panels have specific access control logics. For example, WordPress has its own admin panel which is protected by username and a password. And you can add added security where you can have a limited login attempt or you can restrict IP-based logins and all that. The third one, easily editable content. You need not be a programmer to add content to your website. Scalable feature sets. Scalable features are very important part because now in rapidly changing environment, so the latest technologies get updated very fast. For example, now if there is a certain plugin version 2.1, so the 3.1 version might have a lot of additional features. In WordPress, you can update content just at a single click. Web standards upgrades. Web standards, if we learned in an earlier course, we talked about HTML5 and CSS3. Like that, there are similar web standard upgrades for PHP and other web components. So all of these upgrades are handled by the CMS in each of their versioning. Workflow management. As discussed in the previous diagram, you can have different roles described for each of your contributors. You can have a group designers, you can have a content writer group, you can have your own approvers, and you can be the master admin of the site who approves or disapproves the content for the site. Collaboration essentially is the same as workflow management, so where multiple teams can collaborate and you can have multiple users working on the same site. Delegation. You can delegate tasks to different content-based teams. For example, in the same page, two different groups can work on different contents. One group may be a designer group, other might be a content writing group. Document management. So the document management again is a very important feature because all of your contents, the documents, say you are having downloadable Word documents or PowerPoint and all that. So all that you can maintain within the CMS. Multilingual. So this again is an important feature because you might have cross-country projects where people of different nationalities work, and then what you can do is you can have the admin panel in a customizable way where you can have a language option for each of these different collaborators. Versioning. This is one very important feature of the CMS. So if you go back to traditional websites, in case if it's a HTML website, you have to take a manual backup of the file, then make changes and send it back. And if you have a problem where if the backup is lost, then you cannot revert back to the old site. So in all the CMSs, you have a very good versioning system where all of the revisions are maintained and any point of time you can go back to any version you want. Coming to the advantages of the CMS, so it's low cost, you get a lot of easy customizations, it's very easy to use as we discussed in the capabilities, and the workflow management is well organized, and it's a very good for SEO. If you see the HTML, you have to manually again code. You'll have to code the meta tags, and you have to do all the work by opening the HTML page in a Word document or something. But when it comes to a CMS, you have an organized panel to manage the SEO. So this is very advantageous for the sites turning up in the search results.